Hey guys, welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to create this no makeup look. This is my go-to makeup when I want to look fresh, but I still want to look like I didn't just wake up out of the bed, like I actually tried. This is my go-to, especially when I'm running late for work, or it's one of those days that I just don't want to put a lot of makeup on or spend a lot of time on my makeup. This is my go-to. It only takes about 10 minutes, you guys, and you don't use a lot of products. You don't need a lot of products for this. It's super easy and you still look cute, but in a natural way. So this is my go-to for that. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, then keep on watching. By the way, you guys will have to ignore the fact that my eyebrows are still not done because in LA they still haven't opened that eyebrow place. So yeah, ignore that. But anyways, let's get started. So yeah. So as you guys can see, we have a fresh face. I don't have anything on but skincare. So I just did my skincare routine. I made sure I put a good moisturizer and a good eye cream. I used to not do skincare, you guys, and within the past year I've seen so many changes to my skin and my face. Even when I just do this natural look that you guys are gonna see, it makes a big difference if you guys have a good skincare routine, because you don't even have to apply foundation for it to look good, because your base of your face is already going to be glowing and naturally look good. So therefore, make sure you guys have a good skincare to start out this fresh natural look. I didn't know how to call this, but yeah, fresh natural look. I am actually going to start with my eyebrows. I'm going to be using the NYX micro brown pencil in color black. I just grabbed the spoolie side from it and I start brushing my hair up just like this for my eyebrows. You guys, I haven't done my eyebrows because it's not open in LA and my eyebrows are so bad. Like, I've been trying so hard to keep them as cute as possible, I guess you can say, but it's been a struggle. I just start doing like a feathery stroke upwards, just like this. I don't touch anything from here in the beginning of my eyebrow. I leave that with no product. I start out basically right here. So always leave the front with no product, especially for this eye look that we're going super natural and fresh. Once you have that, I'm gonna grab the spoolie side and I'm just gonna start brushing the product upwards. No, Jesus. Okay, good. I thought my Kat Von D shade just broke, but no. I when like your product falls and then it shatters, and it's hella expensive too. So yeah, I hate when that happens. Moving on to, we are actually going to be cleaning this side of our eyebrow, just the lower part. And for that, we're going to be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I'm going to grab a little bit with this eyebrow product I use. It's really small, pointy, flat brush. It's super small. And I basically grab that product and I just start outlining the bottom of my eyebrow. And then I grab my Camo concealer sponge and I just start tapping that in to just, blend it out. With the product I have left, I'm just gonna tap this right here in the middle. I'm gonna grab a little bit more, and this time we're gonna clean the top of our eyebrow, but not this part, just this part right here. Next, we're actually going to be using this e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel. It has the color that I've used because it came with really like a clear gel. This is the one I use when I already use my Anastasia Beverly Hills one. And basically I just brush my eyebrows upwards And then I grab just the edge of my eyebrow and I just start cleaning it down like that, and then do the same thing to the other eyebrow. You guys, my hair was not cooperating with me today. I don't know what it was, but I tried to just do this really quick blow dry because it was just not cooperating with me, so ignore that. Moving on, we're actually going to be using a concealer, a dark circle concealer, to cover those circle under eyes, because nobody wants to walk out looking like no dormiste, like looking really bad. So this is going to be your best friend if you have dark circle eyes like moi. Using the NYX Dark Circle Concealer 02 Light Pale, I just rub my pinky finger and I just start putting this right here on the corner of my eye and just start blending it in underneath here on my dark circle where all that dark is, right here. And I even bring it up a little bit here, all the way up. Make sure you blend that out. Oh my god, you guys, I gotta tell you, what is it, like 4 days ago, me caí de las escaleras. I swear, I fell down the stairs. I think it was like 4 days ago, and actually bring this all the way down here to my nose, because on this side of my nose I see that it's really dark for some reason, so I also put a little bit here on the side of my nose, whatever I have extra from it. But anyways, yeah, me caí de las escaleras, so I fell down the stairs. So where we live at, it's kind of like a loft where it's like an apartment, but it has 2 like floors, and we have stairs. And I remember it was like really, really early in the morning. It was like 9 in the morning, and my sister called me. She's like, "You're still asleep?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like, it was like 9 in the morning. I was half asleep, and I got up to go use the bathroom, and I remember talking to her, and I didn't grab myself from the rail, so me voy cayendo, like I start falling probably like 4 or 5 steps. 4 or 5 stairs. You guys, when I tell you guys, it was the worst back pain I've had. Yeah, I remember screaming ow really hard, and Sylvester was like, "Are you okay?" He came after to make sure I was fine. But yeah, it was the worst. And Tana's like, "You're so clumsy," and honestly I am. Even Sylvester says it all the time. I'm very clumsy for some reason. But anyways, I am actually putting some here as well, and then a little bit here, because I don't have time to put foundation, especially when I'm like on the go or I just want to look fresh and natural. I put a little bit here, not a lot, because this is where I have really dark too. You can also use like a red dark circle. I think they have some from LA Girl. I'm gonna post it up here if I find it. You can use that one too, but I honestly use this because this has been my go-to and it works for me. As you guys can see, it makes a big difference, you guys. Like, what circle under eyes? Like, none. Next, we're actually going to be moving to our concealer, which is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Especially when I'm on the go and I don't have a lot of time to put makeup on, I always want to use a concealer that is full coverage, because that way you don't have to apply it twice. So therefore, una vez y vámonos. I just put a little bit here, up here, and then here on my nose a little bit. Grabbing my Camo concealer, and I'm just gonna start blending that out. And then with the leftover concealer, I just tap this over my nose and up here, just whatever I have left. I go back with my concealer, and this time I put a little bit right here, because I do get dark circles. I do get I do have darkness there, so I just try to cover it up with a little bit of concealer. I don't put a lot because this concealer is pretty full coverage. I love this concealer. It's actually one of my favorite drugstore products. For setting powder, we are going to be using the Airspun Translucent. We're just going to be using this one to set those under eyes and every other spot that we use the concealer. So I'm going to grab my Camo concealer, make sure everything is well blended under your eyes before you go in with that setting powder. And I just start pounding it down. We're not gonna bake our under eyes, we're just gonna set this setting powder in place. I remember like a few years when I first came to LA, I did this whole natural but not really natural look. And Sylvester was like, oh, you look pretty, and I'm like, trust me babe, it's just makeup. Next, we're moving on to blush. I am going to be using this one, which is from Milani 02 Floral Fantasy. I'm going to be using this one right here. I grab a little bit more and put some in my nose here. Moving on, we're actually going to be grabbing a lash curler, and I'm going to be using this to curl my lashes. I'm gonna be using this mascara right here, which is how do you say this? Buxom. And I'm also gonna be using this one. I've had this for so long. I really like how the brush is with this one. This one's from Mary Kate. I use this one only for like my under lashes because it's really like small and spiky, so I can really get in there. Moving on to our lip, we are actually going to be using a lip gloss. I'm going to be using the Doe of Color. You guys can use any lipstick you guys want, lip gloss or lipstick or matte lipstick, whatever you guys want. Next, just to set all this in place, even though we didn't put a lot of makeup, but I still want to make sure what I did put stays in place. So I'm actually going to be using the Urban Decay, the Chill Makeup Setting Spray, cooling and hydrating. Alright guys, so that was it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the makeup I go for when I'm trying to be lazy and I don't want to, spend a lot of time on makeup, and I want to look fresh but still have makeup but not look like I have makeup. You know what I mean? Like makeup, no makeup look. This is what I do, so I'll show you guys a little bit of my tricks and tips. But before we leave, don't forget to give this video a big like, and also don't forget to subscribe down to my channel for more videos, and hit that bell ring button so you guys can get notified every time I post a video for you guys. But yeah, that was it for today, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.